Well, for the first time since 2018, I have a place to live and should for about 3 months. I'm not even going to try to do the thing you're supposed to do, which is look at the camera. At least I won't give that much effort. Okay, I look ridiculous. But I have a cape. Actually, I have 5 identical capes. And I have something I can use as a purple background. Wish this would portray that purple background more darkly, but I'm now concluding that the goggles, just no matter what, look ridiculous. I'm Captain Owl. All right, at any rate, I don't care. I may do it this way just to look ridiculous from now on. Okay, yeah, I wanted to. It's time for another what I've been calling retides. Tide is for tide you over, and because I keep having to do it. I think we're about ready to get started. I, for the first time since 2018, have a place to live, and I should have one for another 3 months. Did I already mention that? For another 3 months at least. I'm looking at the lighting effect. Ooh, it looks a lot better. Like heck. Oh, look at that. In fact, I better unplug this. Oh, well, now looky there. There's that effect we were trying to get with the purple being darker. This is the best I could do for a purple background. Maybe I'll show it to you upon request. Well, now, to continue, I want to discuss some of the sorts of things that I'm going to be doing. On the most general level, as I've mentioned, and as I started to do, and I think I'll go ahead and do the aside that's coming to mind. I got half of an episode. I think a full episode wouldn't work. I had to stop the recording for some darn reason and continued. Way back when I thought of this idea. But I'm going to start recording my whole daily routine. Like, as in, what's the first thing you do when you turn on when you get your screen to not be off? What's the first thing you do after you turn your screen on? You turn on your screen recorder. So that's what I'm going to be doing for YouTube. And the main activity I'll be doing online is making my podcast. And, oh, good, this has a pause button. Good, that will be important. Is making a podcast. The name of the podcast I just now, as in within the last few minutes, 5-10 minutes, is now officially renamed to the Orange Catholic Apocrypha, in reference to the Orange Catholic Bible. That's the name of the podcast. I may rename my blog to the Orange Catholic Apocrypha. No, because the blog will still have stuff. But and then, depending on whether or not I can figure out how to do it, Spotify has the option of making your podcasts video podcasts. And if I can figure out how to do that, I will. The contents of the podcast are too vast to get into at this moment. And by the way, it will be after you turn on the screen, you press your screen recorder. I'm going to try and look for a screen recorder that has a thumbnail of you off to the side. But yeah, today or tomorrow, we're going to get started on this. Hopefully today, because at that point I can begin taking notes on how to make the routine Purple Cyber-Nomadic-Sage's digital routine more efficient, which is really what you end up doing on the first thing is looking. There's going to be some real obvious inefficiencies with some real obvious collections on the first attempt you make. And let's see, anything else I wanted to do? Yeah, other than the podcast, daily I check my email. And I'm thinking every other day I'll also do a little bit of YouTube watching. And on the subject of the YouTube watching, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to fit in. Hopefully I'll just watch YouTubes and make comments on them and have that just be what I do. But really, I intend to put most of my effort towards the podcast. Hopefully I can get a used computer at some point. Get enough money and get a used computer. I'll be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep them. I know it. I think the goggles look absolutely ridiculous, but yeah, I'm Captain Al from the planet Dadass, which orbits Betelgeuse. You've heard of it, haven't you? All right. Well, hey, I think that's what I had to say for such a starter thing. I'm going to be using AI, even though I guess the top scientists in the world all say it's going to take over the world, and then destroy humanity as the last step. Who knows? I don't know. And the AI will undoubtedly be useful for I've got some plans to use that to work on the program description, and some things I've already worked on, and I just need to go look through it, like a description of the podcast that would easily fit in about 1 minute, which is about how long Spotify's podcasting system allows you for a podcast. And I'll probably be using @voice to record it, which it does a female voice. Yeah, this is a spiritual podcast. And I think anybody who knows anything about spirituality, anybody who's not third eye blind, knows that, giving a frick about whether the voice is male or female is too dumb to contemplate or get involved in. These bloody goggles look silly. All right, that'll be all.